Hey yo, it's the Elden Bully here. I'm back. Um, oh my goodness. Uh, I'm trying a new setup. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm trying it right now. So, what, one way or another, whether it works out or not, I'm gonna be, releasing some, photos of my new setup. It's just my monitor. It's a downgrade, major downgrade, but it's a retro downgrade, so it's something that I actually really enjoy aesthetically. So I'm trying to make it work in practice, and it looks a little funny. All I can say is that like I said, I downgraded my monitor to something more that I'm used to when I was a child, and I shout out to my friend who got me the adapter and all that stuff. Um, yeah, my birthday's coming up, so he surprised me with something early, a little bit early on. He's just one of those kind of guys. Really fun. Alright, let's see. Alright. Castles, oh, I think, right? I'm not sure. Huh. I'm gonna just assume that they're out here somewhere. Oh, yes, they are.
Hey!
Hey, guys. Okay, the host. Really? Whoa. That's a mean hit. Oh, whoa. Okay, pretty smart as far as an approaching a fight. Why is he fat rolling? Alright, here's a backup plan. Just so I can buff up my little self against some major magic spamming. Come on, buddy. Ah, yes. You failed, buddy. You failed him. Ouch. GG, guys. Whew. I don't know what the host was thinking with that fat roll build, because, not optimal. Not optimal at all. I mean, if you timed it, if you timed the rolls just right, then sure. But, yeah, I don't know what the heck was his plan. Once I took out the host, it was over. Ah, man. I wanted to take out the wizard first, but, the host was just, prime real estate. Oh my goodness. So with this downgrade that I have on my monitor, I look very, very fuzzy. And I know my vision is pretty crap, but now it feels like I'm losing I can't see certain details. It kind of blurs everything together. Uh, oh, I can see part. See, oh, that's genius. That's actually pretty genius. So I do have a side monitor that's a little on the delayed side that has my feed that I also have, so I can reply in the chat. So not totally lost in the fog, close, but not totally. Hey, buddy. Okay, so we have a host. I'm really assuming that his friend has to be around here. He's probably hiding behind this tree somewhere. Hiya, yeah. should have taken them out by now. That's a good combo. I know that combo. Oh no! Oh, GG guys. I should have gotten that one. Got a little aggressive there. The light roll builds are really interesting. Really good. Oof. This close, this close. Heavy dex. Heavy dex builds. Watch out, man. Well, it's not heavy, poise dex, I guess. I'm trying to get more technical. But if it works, it works. It works beautifully. I love it. It really gets the job done. You know what I mean? I got compared to a tumor the other day. I take that as a compliment. But don't joke about cancer. No, no, no. Get checked out. You know, always get checked out regularly. Fuck cancer. Okay. Let's see. The compass is somewhere on this side. It keeps disappearing. So I'm gonna assume they're not too far. Okay, here, buff. Feel that they're very, very nearby. Okay, so. Ouch. 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 That's not cool, man. What the hell? You can't voice do any of that? Jeez. Is he really gonna just spam me with that Ash of War? Freaking cheesy bro. Ah, stand behind tree. Tree is friend. What? Ah, crap. Yeah, 3-man team. Very proud, aren't you, fellas? Screw you, Blue. That little cheesy bastard. I will come back. I will return. Oh my gosh. Just the ultimate gang squad. Manifesting before me. First the light roll brothers, and now this. What is going on? Nah. I appreciate that they're taking PvP into account when they're doing their general runs, of course. Plus, pretty creative as far as in the builds so far. Not 100, not 99% original, but you know what I mean. Very close. I really do admire them. At least for trying. Even the Crucible Knight one, my successful invasion from today. Let's hope I can get more of those. I need more W's under my belt. Jeez. What? Give me my invasion, dang it. No. I feel like there's a little bit of a malfunction. Oh, yep. See, there you go. Fail to join session. Try the other one. I learned this method by watching some other invaders here and there on I forgot which platform. I'm basically on a lot of different ones. The big ones like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Those I think those are basically all of them. And yeah, no, the going between the bloody finger and the recusant finger. I can barely read that. Recusant. I think that's how you say it. Um, you go back and forth between those two, kind of right your invasions back and forth. You're bound to get one. So yeah, keep it going. If you're having a problem invading people, just try that method. It usually works out for me. So I have a feeling it'll work out for you guys too. Get out there and get invading, guys. Really. They're gonna fall. Yep, there we go. I already knew it right away. I knew it right away they were gonna fog on me. Dang you. Swear to God. Oh. Um, I do have one topic in my specific topic in mind that I did want to bring up today, and that's regarding uh, opinions on doing runs in Souls games without getting a little bit educated in the game to some degree. And by that I mean, hey yo, what's good, what up. What I'm trying to say is that I really recommend that if you are playing a game that you're not 100% familiar with, say you Elden Ring, right? Um, uh, Not much, just lurking for sure. How's it going? It's going. Yeah, try to look up some guides, some general tips and tricks. Because if you don't, you'll end up with people like who don't know what the Taunter's Tongue is, well, how to even invade, what PvP even is. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that people still don't know what PvP is in Elden Ring. So what else do you play? Right now, sticking strictly to Elden Ring. But future plans are gonna be Battlefield 6 once that drops. It's looking very promising. The beta for Battlefield 6 looks so sick. I'm even considering Helldivers 2 or possibly Metal Gear Solid Delta, but I'm not sure. I'm kinda leaning a little bit towards Metal Gear Solid Delta, but I played Metal Gear Solid so much when I was younger that it's like I'd rather just play the old games. I like the remakes idea though. Oh yeah, Battlefield 6 is so dope. I like some of the old school Battlefields as well. I'll leave you a follow. Oh, thanks, Emily. Appreciate it. Shout out, Emily. If I get this next invasion that's successful, the W will be dedicated to you. Yeah, no problem. For sure. Yeah, Emily, I wonder what kind of games do you play? If you're an Elden Ring player, I would be interested to see what kind of build you like to run as far as just to have fun. This build that I'm running right now is a dexterity build. I'm not, I used to, not at the moment. Oh, don't say I used to. Those are the saddest words ever. Often do stream. Not too often. I try to at least 2-3 times a month, maybe more. That like usually means like at least once a week. But I've been adjusting my schedule. I try to keep my schedules fluid and flexible as possible for my personal liking. But thank you so much for coming through and being in the chat, Emily. I really appreciate it. It's nice to keep up your grind, yo. Yeah, for sure. It's just more for fun. You know what I mean? I do this even. Nah, for sure. Nah, thank you. I do this for fun. You know what I mean? And shit, I rather, demonstrate what I know and to my best ability. You know what I mean? I'm not always pulling out wins, but when I do, you know what I mean? Heck, I would be playing Night Rain right now too. So Night Rain is another game that I play as well, but I just haven't been playing Night Rain too much. So what else do you do apart from streaming? I do music and stuff, but right now the project is still kind of in the early stages. But I'm in a band. We are called Hair to the Abyss, and we'll be releasing some music very very soon. But you can check us out all over the music. I'm not really sure exactly what platforms they've all the guys have uploaded music to, but nothing with me on it quite yet. I'm still fairly new to the music as saying as to that band. Oh, you're an artist? Yeah, I say yeah, a musician right now. Artist. I think I hold that title more for people who do like visual stuff. So I guess this is more art than what I do on stage. But what I'm performing, I guess you can call that art, right? So when you give me a microphone and I start going crazy, not like this though. This is a different kind of microphone. It doesn't pick up my vocals the way a microphone from on stage does. You know what I mean? But watch out when that gets started. Whoo, gonna be promoting like crazy. Oh man, it's too yeah for sure for sure. Hey, this guy's gonna start off by summoning skulls on me. Whoa, that was for you, Emily. Woo woo! Heck yeah! Woo woo! That's how we freaking do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Um. Thanks. I appreciate it. But when it comes to designs, I usually come up with that kind of stuff myself. But I appreciate the offer, though. But thanks for the follow and everything, Emily. I really do. And that dummy, that guy started that fight, not even saying hello, nothing. And I usually expect that from a host sometimes, or at least their buddy. That guy seemed like he was Tonter's tongue in that one spot, waiting for somebody to like invade. So, you know, I can appreciate it, but if you're gonna be Tonter's tonguing, you can be a little bit more generous, or you're gonna end up like that guy. Oh man. All right, that's like at least my second W. I have to. I don't usually count them. Even if I only get one, that's a win. That's enough for me. Oh man, interesting setting. Whoa. Okay, I see their friend. Two-man team. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. No! Dang. Couldn't tank through all that. It was just too much for me to handle. Dang you! Woo! Oh, Lord. That hurt me in more ways than one. I'm not sure which other side effect I have in my physic. I think I might have one that I'm not sure. That temporarily enhances equipment. Oh no, charge attacks. I gotta get that DPS up there. So I'm gonna switch out this for enhances charged attacks for a time in mixed physics. So with my charge attack that I usually do with my Arumi, is gonna be even beefier than it usually is, which is a little bit cheesy. Definitely has a one-shot potential, or at least enough to put a lot of fear, a little bit of fear into my prey, whatever have you. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Hoping it all works out. You know what I mean? Woo. I love these headphones, but dang, they hurt my ears sometimes. They're like this squishes my head. Like I know they fit me, you know, but dang, after wearing them for even if it's like it's only been like what 20 minutes. Oh man. But I wear the hat so I don't get no head dent. And I'll even stream without the hat on sometimes, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, these headphones are nice. I like how they're very colorful and bright. So bright. I like colors and lights. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot. Yeah, I got two. So this thing and that thing. Hey, it's not working. Whatever. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. The bigger light is working, but I'm trying to turn on the actual, as I call it, a rainbow stone. Oh, Greyside Plain. I feel like I've been here before. I mean, like today. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh, the host is already in some level of peril. Let's capitalize on that. Can I sneak up on them? Maybe. I hear something going on. Oh, yes. This sounds promising. Oh, no, the hunter's already here, huh? Okay. Whichever one wants to go first. Jesus Christ. Just cheesed me into a gank, huh? Screw you, Hunter. I hate you, Blues.
Hey.
I will come back. Literally just stood there and let him roll around. I should have at least put some level of pressure on him. Oh, man, I'm lagging. Jeez. Got completely destroyed. My God. Oh, yes. Another topic that I thought was pretty interesting. I think I've brought it up before. But it goes without saying, but I'll say it once more. There is a level that you need to be at to be in the meta as far as in PvP. You could, on paper, be at level 300, 500, whatever you'd like to go to. I think there is no cap exactly. I think you could definitely have potential to get to 99, 99, 99. I think the highest new game plus is 15. I'm not sure. But I don't think you're not gonna be, once you get to that level, that high enough level, you're not playing Elden Ring for PvP. I would actually be interested to see how that actually kind of plays out potentially, like on paper, like what those fights look like. But it's not conventional. It's not really well balanced. Heck, the PvP sometimes and just the meta level itself can be a little unbalanced. But if you're playing New Game Plus 4 and you're in any level of PvP, I don't know, even if you're even in the meta level, I think you're still running a gambit. There's a high potential of the PvE coming to get you and causing you major harm. They're in even the smallest level of danger as far as an invader, and that's coming from an invader himself. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. You know, if you wanna, practice any level of PvP, try to stay within the meta level even if it means that you do not do too much New Game Plus, or you don't go too far into the New Game Plus 2 or 1. I think New Game Plus in general should be okay. But, just my opinion. Dang it! I was waiting for a minute. Oh, another thing that I find kind of interesting is the whole referencing the the main character in Elden Ring being referenced as a tarnished, which I can understand is a title, not a name per se. But I do think to myself, like, what is this in realistic terms? How would one feel being addressed that way by others constantly? And I gotta say, it is not fairly appealing. If you are the main character of a video game, especially, you know what I mean? It's like a not very flattering title to be called a maidenless tarnished, you know? It's definitely old timey swear words to some degree, you know what I mean? The curse words, you know what I mean? You're not wishing them well. That's for sure. You're not saying, oh, they're very good looking, I guess. You know what I mean? Tarnished is not a very appealing title. So yes, maybe that's what really sets up our main character on their quest to change that rhetoric. Ooh, Lingrave, first step, I think. Yes, it is. Could it be the same fellow from earlier? The mage. I have a strong feeling it is. Let's see if I can wave him.
Hey!
Hey! Azur. I'm gonna say that he is a mage, but yeah, I see a wand. Really? What is it with these one shots? It's the same dude too. No HP, no vigor. Invest into your vigor. Vigor is very important. Okay? Oh my god. Like, I really don't like. There is potential in him one-shotting me as well in that whole skirmish. The trade was, let's see whose damage per second is higher. Mine won in that instance. Most mages do rely on some high damage attack. Most of the time, they go with the mid to long range option. It's not very common that you see somebody go with a very close range get off me tool, especially with the big booms. So they usually work out in a good, right scenario. Oh, I see my targets. They're bullying that poor guy over there. Oh, old boy's coming back. Oh yeah, he ran away from me pretty fast. Whoa, smart. Okay. No, I wasn't able to heal in time. Oh well, I took one of them out. If only I was able to get a little bit closer to them. Really caused some damage, really caused some real trouble for them. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I'll be host hunting and I take out the sun, bro. It's just not enough. I can do with the host taking down one host in the team of 3. That makes me happy. With these situations, I kind of like call it kind of like a tie. Not really. Oh man. I shall return, and I shall get my revenge. Swear to God, these hosts are getting very smart as far as in escaping. They're very smart just to hit the road as fast as they can, trying to make things work somewhere else. Now, I know they heard me. I have a feeling they're above me somewhere. Hmm. Come on, I know they are above me. Dang. Yeah, they saw me probably. Yeah, there they are. They're up there. How am I gonna get up there? That's the question. Hey, yo. They're not where I thought they were. Hmm. Next question that I have is how do I get to where they are now? Could be a myriad of options. I gotta be careful in my approach. I don't wanna overestimate my jump. Yeah, they see me. Come on. Take the gloves off and let's get started, guys. Come on. Oh, homie. The sunbro did not make the jump. That's a real shame. That's pretty funny. Bye. You failed to protect your homie. Well, how dare you? Ah, you look pretty freaking tanky too. You would have been a good fight. And plus the other homie who didn't make the jump. It be like that sometimes. It be like that. Oh man, that was the most comedic invasion for today so far. So let's hope we have some more beautiful, beautiful comedy. My goodness gracious. Oh yes, the fact that they made the Bellberry Hunter an actual, they beefed them up as an more of an Everdark boss in Night Rain is so funny. Yeah, yeah, I knew that it was inevitable. They're gonna buff up the cream of the crop, you know, then go with the cherry on top. Woof. Definitely gonna make you earn that win if you're trying to get it in Night Rain. God dang it. Somebody as difficult as the Bellberry Hunter. If you know his move set to some degree, you should be able to accomplish victory fairly well. But I really don't know. Like they could have enhanced his move set at least to some degree. So there's a lot of high potential. I have yet to face that. I'm actually looking forward to it. We'll see how it all goes down. Ooh, Sun Princess. Let's see. Okay, it appears that over the hill on this side. For a moment I thought that illuminated area right there was that, but it wasn't. It's not. Come on, come on. Almost to where I need to be. Oh my goodness, they are a fairly far distance. Oh my goodness. Okay. Allie is definitely a sun bro. And there goes Sun Princess. Bye. Oh no, you're still alive. Ah, madness. Oh no. Ouch. Oh, yo, the bear took him out? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bear. Don't mess with Yogi. Woo woo. He wanted his picnic basket. Oh, he says it more like a picnic basket. Oh my goodness. That little extra and damage I got from the physic for the charge attacks really did make a difference. Um, that and I don't know if they had all the sacred fragments to really help them out in the DLC. Because if you don't have those fragments, the PvE does tend to do immense damage. So maybe they were missing one or two. And that bear just took a nice that bear took a nice big old bite out of the host. Really helped out in that fight. So shout out to the bears. I love the bears. Whew, it was a regular bear too. It wasn't even like a room bear. You know what I mean? Which I find it even funnier. You know, you don't see those kind of bears too often in Elden Ring. But when you do, you're not really. You take down dragons on a regular basis. Like a bear is nothing. Alright, they see me. Obviously, they see me. Alright, guys.
Hey!
Come on. Yes. Alright, now it's just you and me, buddy. Are you ready? Oh yeah! That's how we do it, buddy. That's how we freaking do it. Woo! I've been practicing that combo. If you haven't noticed, I have been practicing that combo. Whoa, my goodness. He did a nice, good little bow and everything, but come on, I'm out for blood. I'm not here to be your, you know, no, no curtsies over here. Get the heck out of here with that whole shivery stuff, especially as a host. You just saw your friend get destroyed before you, and your first instinct is to give a bow to the guy who just slaughtered your friend. You deserve to get destroyed. I swear to gosh. I'm just doing the most today, I swear. But yeah, no, that was a very interesting bout for sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I see them chilling by the warming stone, so they must have had a long journey to get through all that stuff and still feel the need to use something like the warming stone. And poor Sunbro did not get too much warming. He was very cold as far as, and his health bar was fairly low for somebody in that environment. Could have taken a sip from one of his healing flasks, the bare minimum, you know what I mean? But he didn't. He just kind of tranced away and hoping that that would have worked out. And you know, once you get hit by the Rumi combo, it's not like a little tickle, you know what I mean? It does, it does hit pretty hard. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that they are up there. Definitely on the top of the elevator. Dang it. I really don't like it when they are just camping the elevator. I mean, I don't even know if it's even necessary for me to explain why. But yeah, just get down if you're gonna have a fight. Or if you're gonna do the boss battle, just do the boss battle. Ah, man. I am curious to see what they have planned. I do see them.
Hey!
Hey, yo! Now it's just you and me, buddy. Your friend didn't come down with us. Guess he doesn't care too much, buddy. That worked the first time for just a half second, so. Interesting combo. But once I isolated one from the other, it didn't really make a difference, did it? Should have at least jumped down, take a little bit of fall damage, or maybe the risk of getting killed, other than just staying up there and raining down fire. Because it kind of worked, but it wasn't effective enough for me to get destroyed by it. Maybe the red lightning would have been a better call. But, you know, we'll never know. Ah, my goodness. I'm a little surprised that I got a good enough range as far as in that little whip attack that I have from the crouch whip attack. The crouch light whip attack is sneaky because it does have a fair amount of range on it, and it comes out really, really fast. I would say probably as far as like what the longest thrusting sword would be, and that's just one front vertical hit. So hey, it works. We just seen that it works. So okay, I think that's the host in the far distance. I'll buff myself up as much as I possibly can within reason. Hey, I was here before. It's Sun Princess and Allie. Yes, yes. Oh, I got hit by 2 Kamehamehas. I deserve that L. Yeah. Very pretty little spin there. Oh, I will return and I will get my revenge eventually. At some point, I will be victorious. Ah, dang, it hurts. I don't like losing. Especially to the same individuals. Ooh. If it didn't hurt the first time, what makes you think it wouldn't hurt the second time? Jeez. But it'd be like that, it'd be like that. There's always next time, guys. My approach could have been a lot better as well. Kind of went in there basically with my head up my butt. No idea what I was doing. I was still trying to see. I mean, I got my buff on, you know. But when it came down to a wizard spamming magic from a mid-range to a long-range distance, I'm just like, wizard alert, wizard. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be that way. I should go after the wizard first and foremost. The minute I see any kind of catalyst on their hand, it's kind of hard sometimes for me to tell the difference between the catalyst and the weapon, but yeah, you should be able to. I've been here before as well. This is not. I think this is our magic fellow that likes to spam magic at me. Whoa. What are we doing out here, guys? Yep, that's the host. What were you shooting at? Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, you ran out of FP already? You don't even have a friend here? Ah, that's fast, man. Does a lot of damage too. Yeah, you just wasted a lot of FP there. GG's. We came back. He gave it a lot more harder try that time, that's for sure. A lot more effort, a lot more aggressive. The moon veils were really moon veiling, you know what I mean? I guess he's still trying to get some more practice PvP wise, because he was really free aiming a lot of those magic explosions. And given a good amounts of better aim, maybe he would have gotten me. But he unfortunately didn't aim it quite, arced it quite high enough, and ended up bursting right before my feet. So I was in a safe distance. I didn't have to dodge too hard, and I was able to put in a lot of pressure on him, enough at least to get the W in. That's for sure. And I went there pre-buffed, so he knew that. You know, he was trying to get in as much damage as possible early on, which is really smart. In fact, he actually almost could have taken me down. But I think one of the reasons it also didn't work out is because he put too much effort at the very beginning. Maybe he should give himself a little bit of time to breathe and come up with a more effective battle plan. Maybe really map out those Moonveil attacks between the light and the heavy one. You know, I really would like to go up against the wizard who just masters the Moonveil, so I can get a little bit of a practice fighting that, and potentially even learning how to use it for myself. You know what I mean? But I'm not a magic user, so you know it'll probably be more like a down the line kind of thing. But we'll see. You know what I mean? I had a bleed build, I had a faith build, I've had a magic build, I've dabbled in almost a little bit of everything already. But you know, there's always potential for more. I like that. I really do. I wonder where they're at. The compass disappeared. So they must be nearby. Are they up here? I doubt it. Nope, that's not them. Ah. I see. Hiya! Here I come! Surprise attack! Bam! Woo! 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 Hell yeah! 2 for the price of 1. Heck yeah! Oh, I was not expecting that. Perfection. I love this game. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. He just kind of stood there. He had the advantage for sure. They never expect endure. It's so freaking funny to me. And to some degree, I'm thinking of you really capitalizing on that on other builds in their like I've done in their Mesmer Spear build, something like that. But man, I just love using the as I call it, the vanilla in Arumi in their build. Whoa, they're having some problems over there. Let's hope I can buff up in time to get the party started over here. Yes. It's looking promising. Yes. Ah, it's a 3-man team. Wonderful. Jesus Christ. Really? Was that the host? I think it was. Oh, you guys failed. You failed miserably. Oh, wonderful. Man, I mean, they came in that pretty confidently. I don't know why the host came in there so aggressively right in my face. And that little sneak attack with the whip. Oh, I love it. The it's just so deceptive as far as in the range. You don't expect it. You just, whoa, what the heck was that? You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, I love it. Oh my goodness, I'm more hyped up from that invasion than anything. Woo! Ah, my goodness, a three-man team, and they failed to protect their host. They really did. They tried their best to put in a lot of damage as far as in what I was doing and stuff, but they just gave me too much dang breathing room where I just was able to cut in and get the job done as far as, you know, taking down the host. Abyssal Woods. I wonder if the rest of the PvE is still active. Typically it isn't. Usually when they're chilling in this environment, they're already kind of taking out the PvE. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I like. See, I got some sheeps here. Add a little bit of a backup in the fight, but we'll see. I have a strong feeling they're still, yeah, they're doing their thing. They're in here somewhere. Come on, guys. Come on, wherever you are. I know you're hiding. No, they bled me. Dang it. Yeah, do your little dancey dance. You barely cooperated to that, hosty. You literally just stood back and let your jobbers do all the work. Two naked fellows with knives just came out of the trees and just attacked me. That guy really did come out of nowhere. But hey, that was more definitely an L deserved on my part. Need to come up with a better approach in those kind of situations. Cause come on, coming down from the trees, that just seems like a kind of an issue that nothing burger of an issue that can be fixed pretty easily. But you know, trial and error. You know, learn from your mistakes. Really do. You don't want to continue making them. Who do we have here? Whoa, bang! Well, there goes the host. At least I think so. Oh no, not the host. Pretty close though. Go ahead, take a sip. Hiya! Whoa. Yeah, it's over for you, buddy. GG's. Honorable fight. Interesting. Really interesting as far as in that one. Because they spotted me right before the fog wall in the perfect spot to block them from getting anywhere. I was able to chug down my drink in there and start whipping some butt. So, you know, the best case scenario, I was really calculating what I could do during every single instance of that fight. Was it all optimal? No, but it did work. You know what I mean? So you want to be able to do that kind of thing as much as possible, regardless of circumstance, whether you're the host, the hunter, or an invader, especially if you're an invader, you want to come up with a set of circumstances where you're definitely gonna benefit from it. Like for example, in that instance where I had frame rates, the minute you spawn in as an invader, you have frame rates, which means that you're invincible for at least I think a whole 2 second period from the minute that you come into the you start invading into the world. So the fact that they were trying to attack me during the whole summoning process was pretty comical because they could have given themselves a little bit of distance and probably had a better approach as far as in the battle. Because there I just did. There's no real tanking in that aspect. It's just me literally framing through all of their attacks while they're using their stamina up and stuff. I'm chugging my magical physics and basically spacing out my next approach in their charge the Rumi. In their charge the Rumi. In their charge the Rumi. And, sprinkle in some good R1 and R2s in there, you know what I mean? Oh, they haven't taken down the chariot. This could be really interesting. What is gonna happen? Bye, Hilti. You failed, your host. How dare ya? Oh, what in the hell? I did come in there buffed up, and I had the perfect terrain for an invasion. I really don't know what their idea of vigor is as far as in like how much level you should be at in vigor, but I recommend no matter what the build is, go for a baseline of 60 in vigor, just so you won't end up like those two guys, because they're never gonna score. They're never gonna score if they're gonna be at that level of vigor. They need a higher level of vigor. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, summoned in another cooperator. Alright. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do at all. Not a total loss. A little unfortunate to some degree. In some ways, I probably would have been better off just keeping that. But, okay, I hear heavy action on this side, so I'm totally preparing myself to see whatever it is that's going on over here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's one guy down. Whoa. I got my friend over here. Yeah. Get him, buddy. Get him, my champion. Show him what the meaning of fear is. Oh, you're gonna run all the way back to summon your friends? I really do hope you do. Go ahead. Full combo, huh? Well, how do you like that? Full combo. Full combo. Get my tea-bag. Get full combo. I'm gonna close this stream really soon. But I got a team of 3 with that invasion. That song is copyrighted. You can't get it. Can't have it. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for so much for coming through, making this whole stream so freaking awesome. I cannot really put into words the kind of enjoyment I've been having from invading my fellow man, but it will only continue to get worse. And by that I mean for my opponents, for all the hosts for all the sun bros and for all the hunters out there, watch out for this guy, the Elden Bully. I'm always right behind you. One step behind you, and two steps ahead. How do I do that? But I'm always around you. I'm surrounding you. But thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be back really, really soon. And yeah, y'all take care. Love ya. Bye.